Reflections on Lesson 37. My holiness blesses the world. The words of this lesson could not be more clear. It says, this idea contains the first glimmerings of your true function in the world, or why you are here. It says your purpose is to see the world through your own holiness. My purpose is to see the world through my holiness, no matter what I'm seeing or what I'm doing or who I'm with or even who I'm thinking about. I only have two options: to fulfill my purpose or not, to see the world through my holy eyes or not. It's a choice I make one day at a time, one relationship at a time, one thought, one moment at a time. I'd sit here in the quiet, recognizing that it's the holiness within me that blesses the world. I just have to get out of the way. And everybody wins when I do that. This says no one loses. Nothing is taken away from anyone. Everyone gains through your holy vision. I gain joy and peace and serenity and happiness when I bless the world instead of cursing it. And I know that that's more far-reaching than I can even imagine. I don't like everything that goes on here on this planet, in the world. I'd still have my opinions, but that doesn't keep me from blessing anything. I bless it all. When I place my mind in the service of the Spirit, when my holiness is in charge, it blesses the world. That's what it does. And the lesson points out that there's no sacrifice involved in blessing. The world doesn't have to sacrifice anything or change anything to get my blessing. And when I say the world, I'm talking about everything and everyone. And I'm always talking about Randy. I'm real clear that he doesn't have to do anything or stop doing anything to have my blessing. The lesson says your holiness asks nothing of him. Those who see themselves as whole make no demands. That's a one-liner for me. Those who see themselves as whole make no demands. That's big. It's not like, if you want my blessing, if you want my love, you got to stop watching those Viking shows and trapping those beavers, or the deal's off. It doesn't work like that. And it's no sacrifice on my part, to let him be. To be kind to him, to stop judging him and guilting him, to bless him instead of curse him. I want to bless the world instead of cursing it. I have to really check myself, though, when I watch the news, which I don't so much anymore. But the next time I do, I want to remember this paragraph. It says, your holiness is the salvation of the world. It lets you teach the world that it is one with you. Not by preaching to it, not by telling it anything, but merely by your quiet recognition that in your holiness are all things blessed along with you. I had to remember that when I saw just a short clip of the Super Bowl coverage this morning. I put it down in my mind right away, begrudging the amount of money spent on it, judging the violence of it, and the people who are all up in it, thinking that they could and should be doing better things with their time and their money. And that was right after I'd been in here studying this lesson. How quickly I forget. It just goes to show me how much vigilance it's going to take to undo my old ways of thinking. And it shows me that a part of me still thinks it is a sacrifice to give up my bitching and moaning and judging and complaining about things that I don't understand and have no control over. My ego mind still tells me that it's a sacrifice to give up my judgments and a sacrifice to keep my mouth shut. But the lesson tells me that if anyone seems to cause an adverse reaction in me, it's essential to apply the idea that my holiness blesses the world immediately. That takes this idea from being just a mantra to being an application. I apply this idea to a challenging situation, to a relationship, and it's important to catch the problem when it's happening. I am here to bless the world. And that, in turn, blesses me. It heals me. And I feel gratitude and compassion. And of course, a song rise up in me. My holiness blesses the world. My holiness blesses the world. My holiness blesses you, Randy. My holiness blesses the Super Bowl. My holiness blesses the ground I walk on. My holiness blesses your TV show. My holiness blesses the world. My holiness blesses the world, blesses the world.